I'm Jackson Aldham, and welcome to Media Matrix. Today we will be discussing the perception of women's stereotypes and a segment on racism. Manuela Contreras sat down with Allison and discussed her views on women's stereotypes.
Good afternoon. I am Manuela Contreras, and we are here today to talk about the role media has played on society's perception of different cultures. I have Allison Wetterall here with me today. She is currently a graduate student in Sacred Heart University's Digital Media Production Master's Program. She took a media ethics course where she had the opportunity to research the view of international women through the lens of media. So, Allison, can you please tell me a little bit more about your findings with this research?
Sure. So the topic that my group chose were women in the media. So the way international women are perceived, especially through American media. Mm-hmm. So the three kind of topics that I explored was first the Miss Universe pageant, which is really interesting because you see country's identity in a version of a white woman of every single country. Mm-hmm. Same body type, same pretty much hair and facial structure, but just a version from that country. And then I also looked into how the popularity of plastic surgery in Latin American cultures. The third and last topic that I explored was the way that Middle Eastern, particularly Muslim women, are seen in the American media. A student in my class, he brought up how the Middle East is seen through American media, and it's basically like there's sand, it's war-torn, and it's horrible, when actually it's absolutely beautiful cities, very well developed, but through our lens and through our media and through our news, it's just a war-torn area.
Thank you, Allison, for joining us today. It was wonderful hearing about all the research findings with stereotypes and perceptions of different cultures throughout the world. Now on to Taylor to hear more about racism in America.
Hi, I'm Taylor Campbell. I would like to share with you some statistics on stereotypes and racism in America. Issues of racism and ethnic stereotypes still exist today. The association between African Americans and misconduct is a stereotype that is widespread in the U.S. A prime example of this is the discrimination that Black people face in the criminal justice system. Research indicates that children in the U.S. come to understand race and ethnicity concepts between the ages 3 and 4. Many children have definite stereotypes by the age of 5. And now to Rachel.
Hi, I am Rachel Prophet. Today we are going to talk about the people in our society who are the most easily influenced, children. Through this last election, we have seen many social topics rising. America is known for being the melting pot of the world. We expect movies for children to be lighthearted and innocent. We trust anything aimed at a younger generation will be censored and less offensive. Yet, we have seen many children's movies cast roles with stereotypes on different races.
Happy Feet. It's hard to imagine that a movie about penguins could possibly be racially offensive to the Latino community, but Happy Feet managed to be exactly that. The Arctic in the movie had an area best described as a ghetto, where the supposed underclass lived, that managed to incorporate pretty much every racist Latino stereotype.
This is a perfect example of how media is hiding the stereotypes of different races through animals. We hope this helped you to be aware of stereotypes and racism we still see in our everyday lives. If you see a stereotype that affects your race, don't be afraid to correct others. For Manuela Contreras, Jackson Aldham, and Taylor Campbell, this is Rachel Prophet signing off on Media Matrix.